Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully, walking strong into their 70s, while others struggle with pain, stiffness, or even dangerous falls? Let me tell you a story about two old friends, Michael and Robert. Both are in their 60s, both love spending time with their grandchildren, and both want to stay active well into their golden years. But there's one small difference between them that changed everything: their choice of shoes. Before we dive deeper, let me ask you a question. Which one do you think stayed healthier? The one who wore stylish but tight shoes, or the one who wore something his doctor recommended? Keep listening, because what you're about to discover might surprise you. By the end of this story, you'll not only learn about 10 types of shoes that secretly harm seniors' health, but also 3 simple, life-changing solutions that can keep you walking pain-free. And here's a little challenge. When you hear the shoe type that sounds most familiar to you, write its number in the comments. If number 3 hits home, just type 3 below. This way, you'll know you're not alone, and you'll help others realize they might be making the same mistakes. Chapter 1. Michael and Robert. Michael always believed in comfort. He didn't care much about fashion anymore. He wore supportive sneakers most of the time, even if they didn't look fancy. Robert, on the other hand, refused to let go of his old habits. He loved wearing leather loafers that looked sharp but had almost no cushioning. Sometimes he even slipped into old sandals because they were quick and easy. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal, but after a few years, Robert started noticing pain in his knees and back. His balance wasn't as steady. He even stumbled once in the grocery store, narrowly avoiding a fall. Michael, however, still walked briskly around the neighborhood, enjoying daily strolls with his dog. What made the difference? It wasn't just age, it was footwear. Chapter 2. The 10 shoes that harm seniors' health. Let's break this down. Here are 10 types of shoes that might secretly be stealing your comfort, balance, and even years from your life. 1. Worn-out sneakers. They may feel broken in, but shoes that have lost cushioning can make every step harder on your joints. Imagine walking on concrete with no shock absorbers. Over time, this can accelerate knee and hip problems. 2. High heels. Yes, some seniors still wear them for special occasions, but heels tilt your body forward, straining your spine, knees, and ankles. Even a 2-inch heel can throw off your balance, making falls more likely. 3. Flat sandals without support. They look harmless, but completely flat sandals offer no arch support. This can cause plantar fasciitis, heel pain, and even affect posture. If this sounds like your favorite pair, comment with number 3 below. 4. Narrow-toed shoes. Shoes that squeeze your toes together don't just cause blisters, they increase the risk of bunions, hammer toes, and nerve pain. Seniors with diabetes should be especially careful, since poor circulation makes foot injuries dangerous. 5. Old slippers. Slippers might feel cozy, but most lack structure and grip. They can easily slip off, catch on rugs, or make you shuffle, which increases fall risk at home. 6. Heavy work boots. Sturdy doesn't always mean safe. If a shoe is too heavy, it tires your legs quickly and alters your natural walking pattern. That can throw off balance and strain the lower back. 7. Pointed dress shoes. They look elegant, but they're not friendly to aging feet. Pointed shoes cramp the toes, cause corns, and limit blood flow. For seniors with circulation issues, this can become serious. 8. Flip-flops. These are probably the worst offenders. They provide almost no support and force your toes to grip the sole with every step. That gripping action leads to foot fatigue and back strain. 9. Stiff leather shoes. As we age, our feet lose natural padding and flexibility. Shoes that don't bend with your movement can cause blisters, calluses, and limit your ability to walk naturally. 10. Cheap, archless sneakers. Not all sneakers are created equal. Bargain shoes may look sporty, but without proper arch and heel support, they do more harm than good. Think of them as a car without proper suspension. You'll feel every bump. Chapter 3. Why this matters more after 50. Now, you might be thinking, I've worn these kinds of shoes for years and I'm fine. But here's the truth. The older we get, the less forgiving our bodies become. After 50, bones naturally lose density. Muscles shrink unless we actively train them. Balance becomes trickier. Even a small injury, a stubbed toe or a minor fall, can take months to recover from. That's why preventing problems is so much more important than fixing them later. Studies show that proper footwear reduces the risk of falls by almost 40% in older adults. And since falls are one of the leading causes of injury in seniors, this is not just about comfort, it's about staying independent and living longer. Chapter 4. 3 life-changing solutions. So, what can you do if most of your shoes fall into the danger zone? Don't worry, you don't need to throw out everything you own today, but here are 3 life-changing solutions you can start using immediately. Solution 1. Invest in supportive shoes. Look for shoes with good cushioning, a wide toe box, and firm arch support. Brands that specialize in walking shoes or orthopedic footwear are worth the investment. Think of it as health insurance for your feet. Solution 2. Use custom insoles. If replacing all your shoes feels overwhelming, start with insoles. A well-designed insole can turn an average shoe into a supportive one. Talk to a podiatrist or even try high-quality over-the-counter insoles. Solution 3. Rotate and replace. Don't wear the same pair every day, and don't keep shoes past their lifespan. Most walking shoes last about 300 to 500 miles. Rotating pairs not only extends their life, but also gives your feet varied support. Chapter 5. Beyond shoes, the whole picture of healthy aging. Shoes are just one piece of the puzzle. Longevity comes from a mix of choices we make every day. Let's go back to Michael and Robert. Michael didn't just wear better shoes. He also took short daily walks, ate balanced meals with vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats, and practiced light stretching. He laughed often with friends, read books, and stayed mentally active. Robert, on the other hand, skipped exercise, ate more processed foods, and spent long hours watching TV. His shoes were the final straw that made walking uncomfortable, which meant he moved even less. The result? By the time they turned 70, Michael was still gardening, playing with his grandkids, and enjoying travel. Robert was dealing with chronic knee pain and avoided long walks because of fear of falling. The choices you make today, especially something as simple as footwear, are seeds you plant for your future health. Chapter 6. Gentle fitness and mental health. If you want to protect your golden years, combine the right shoes with light fitness. You don't need a gym membership. Start with simple habits. Walk 20 minutes a day. Stretch your calves and hamstrings after walking. Do balance exercises like standing on one foot while holding a chair. Practice light strength training with water bottles or resistance bands. Mental health is just as important. Studies show that seniors who stay socially connected and mentally active have a lower risk of dementia. Call a friend, learn a new skill, or spend time with family. Happiness is medicine too. Chapter 7. Nutrition and disease prevention. Finally, don't forget what fuels your body. Good shoes can only take you so far if your body doesn't have the right building blocks. Focus on whole grains instead of refined carbs, lean proteins like fish, beans, or chicken, healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and avocados, and plenty of colorful vegetables and fruits for vitamins and antioxidants. And remember, prevention is key. Regular checkups, blood pressure monitoring, and blood sugar awareness can catch problems early before they grow. Conclusion. Your choice today shapes your tomorrow. So, which of these 10 shoe mistakes are you guilty of? Was it number 3, flat sandals? Or maybe number 8, flip-flops? Type the number in the comments right now. Here's the truth. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up comfort, independence, or joy. By making small, smart choices, like wearing supportive shoes, staying active, and nourishing your body, you can walk into your golden years with strength and confidence. Remember Michael and Robert? 2 friends, same age, but different futures. The difference wasn't luck. It was daily choices. If you learned something valuable today, share this video with someone you care about. And don't forget, pick one shoe type you recognized and write its number below. Your comment might help another person realize it's time to change.